Good afternoon. My name is Atira Best, and I will be describing the prescriptive intervention plan created for the ELPS 605 course, Curriculum and Instructional Leadership at Elizabeth City State University. So the school that I chose was Freddie Anderson Elementary School. It's part of the Pamlico County School District in Baylor, North Carolina. There are 298 students enrolled. The makeup is 3rd through 5th graders, and 99% of the students receive free or reduced lunch. In the table, you'll see the racial composition as well. I have compiled data for math and reading proficiency scores. The math proficiency scores are for the school, the county, and the state for 2018 and 19. And these are actually the reading scores in which this is how I decided which intervention plan I would choose for what content. So the school is made up of 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. So for 2018, the 5th grade reading scores were 32.1% versus the state at 53.9%. And in 2019, the 5th grade reading scores were at 37.2%, and the state was at 54.4%. Because the deficit was so in depth, I decided to choose reading for 5th grade as the intervention plan. So there were 3 options that I researched. The first one is Reading Plus. It's designed for grades 3 through 12, designed for all levels of students on the MTSS tiers. It helps to develop vocabulary and comprehension, and the price was about $65 per student, the training at $2,250, which includes 1 in-person training and 1 webinar. The second choice that I researched was called Voyager Passport. It focused on the 5 key elements of reading. It also is valuable for students on the MTSS model, all levels. They had online resources available. There was a placement and formative assessments included within the plan for about $69 per student and $349 per teacher. They do offer a complimentary training online, and you can do face-to-face trainings, which is an hourly rate, and the training takes typically about 2 hours. The third option was called Great Leaps, and it was a little different. It was a one-on-one tutoring program designed for students that are reading below the 5th grade level. Simple and fun, about 10 to 15-minute lessons, and the price was really low for like $239. That included everything that the tutor needs, and then you can opt in to get an instruction manual for $199. So the plan that I chose to go with, that I selected for 5th grade reading intervention, was the Voyager Passport because of its research-based effectiveness. It was cost-efficient. It offers the whole and small class instruction. I like the complimentary initial training, and I saw a lot of positive feedback from schools that had tried it out. So some of the professional development and training that I decided to go with is to have initial training to include all teachers in the school, instructional assistants, the special ed teachers, the principal, and the assistant, and we would do the training on a work day prior to the beginning of the school year. To ensure the implementation of the plan, the 5th grade teachers would add this element within a goal of the North Carolina teacher evaluation process, and then we would skills will be observed and measured to provide feedback, coaching, and training. The timeline and plan implementation from start to finish would take pretty much the entire school year. There would be 1 month in the summer to select the plan. The school-wide training takes about 2 days. Student screenings would take about 3 weeks in September. And then the progress monitoring, implementing the plan, teacher pre-planning or teacher planning, all that will be ongoing from October to May. And then progress monitoring would happen with every student about every 3 weeks. The evaluation plan, formative assessments within that plan occurs midway through each lesson and again at the end. The data data would be used to determine which students needed the differentiated instruction, and then at the end of the lesson, additional instruction would be provided for intervention. Again, progress monitoring would also occur every 3 weeks, and then teachers would gather that data to determine the extra support that would be needed in targeted areas. Instructional assistants and teachers would provide small group instruction to kind of highlight those targeted areas. And then last but not least are the references.